Top 10 things your practice needs to thrive during coronavirus and economic downturn, numbers 6 through 10. Number 6, don't take on too much. If you're trying to cut back, a lot of people will decide to start answering their own calls or adding more responsibilities. Take a look at what your hourly value is. If you expect to make $150,000 a year, that's $75 an hour. Is it really worth your time to be calling people and doing reminders? Or what about your staff? Say you're spending $40,000 a year on your staff, which is $20 an hour. You add in insurance, you add in all their benefits, they're probably closer to $35 an hour, $70,000 a year. Don't jeopardize the staff morale by asking them to do too much more. If they're working 40 hours a week and now you're adding a new 5 hours to their workload, you're going to have to either spend the money on overtime or risk reducing that morale by having them do too much. Or let's just say they handle it all, they're going to be getting less done or doing it poorly compared to what they were doing before. You can't get 45 hours of work done in 40 hours unless there's something outlying. Next, do you have a family member or friend handling things in your office for you? You're not alone. Totally normal. A lot of offices rely on friends and family, which a lot of times leads to uncomfortable situations if they're not performing. But let's say they do perform. Everyone loves a family business. Are you paying them what they deserve? If you're asking someone to do something below market rates, they're unlikely to give you results that you thrive. If you're asking someone to do something they're not trained to do, they're probably not doing as good of a job as they could if you're handling, say, a professional to do something for you. You don't want your brother who's trained in operations to do your taxes, do you? Same goes for your digital marketing, any kind of office work, etc. Takes us to our next point. Automate processes. How many of these things are you still doing manually? Sending reminders out via email or text for appointments, birthdays, promotions, paying your bills online, doing your bookkeeping, looking up passwords, getting forms from patients, posting to all your social media accounts, responding to those social media accounts, requesting reviews, responding to those reviews. What about online booking? If you don't already have a process in place for these recurring tasks to be automated, it'll save you a lot of time and money while increasing your retention rate and the rate of your incoming referrals. Next, offer discounts. You already know that certain clients are probably worth more to your business. Maybe things are different right now. Either way, whatever area you see as an opportunity, now is the time to offer a special or promotion. Do you have telemedicine? Promote it. Don't forget tax returns are coming up. Even if they've been delayed, people want to see their returns. They have money in their pockets. It's never too early to start earning and promoting those services. Number 9, find discounts. If asking for a discount makes you feel uncomfortable, just imagine how many times people are asking you. Especially in a down economy, people are going to be asking for discounts. Now, we can start with something easier. When you buy something online, even on Amazon, you can get notified that there's discounts available. Get the extensions Honey or WikiBuy. Every time I go to buy something online, I'll get a notification saying, hey, you can buy this at a cheaper price elsewhere or from a different vendor. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes I save hundreds. Now, when it comes to asking people for discounts, let's take the next step. Every time I book an Airbnb or a VRBO, I'll send a quick message. Hey, can you be flexible? I'd say about 80% of people are willing to negotiate. Now, what do? Do you ask for a 50% discount? You don't want to waste their time. Don't waste theirs. Set a goal, say 30%. A lot of times you don't need to specify. Hey, can you be flexible? People will go one of 2 routes. One of 3. No, which is about 20%. Number 2, which is what are you looking for specifically? And 3, they may just send you a new offer. In my experience, most of these people are willing to negotiate. Don't expect too much off. Communicate with them. It doesn't hurt to tell them you're shopping around. In fact, most people know this and they appreciate your honesty. Tell them your expectations. Who knows? Maybe they have something better to offer you. Just like everything, be transparent. If you're open about what you're looking for, what you're willing to spend, people can save you a lot of money and time knowing what it is that you're looking for. Remember, if it's not worth their time or money, they won't accept. Chances are both of you will walk away happier and you're saving a lot more money. So, number 10, stand out from the crowd. Buy low, sell high. It's always been a lot easier said than done. When times are rough, people want to cut costs, and they typically go swinging that axe we talked about before. Marketing is one of the places they do this first. Not a good idea. Chances are you rely on your word of mouth referrals just like your competitors. Here's a quick fact for you. People are relying on their phones as much as their friends and family these days, and your competitors are likely cutting those costs. Now is a great opportunity to jump ahead when others are cutting back. Here's a couple interesting statistics. 90% of people and above are going to be looking you up, even with the word of mouth referral. 6 out of 10 are going to go somewhere else if they find someone better, which means that 4 to 5 people that are told to get your services are actually becoming a customer of yours. Multiply that times the 3 out of 10 that are actually booking when they call. Very low percentages. So how do you fix this? The first thing you want to do is make sure your online presence is significant. Since your search engine already knows that you've looked yourself up, go to an incognito window or borrow someone's phone or computer. Look up your business name. If you can't find yourself there, you got problems. You need to invest a lot of time or even invest some money into making sure that you're found. Now, let's say you look good when you look up your business name. Look for your services. So a good place to start would be whatever your specialty is near me. Are you showing up on page 1? Here's a couple other things to look for because nobody goes to page 2. 90% of people are staying on page 1. You can't get found, you're not going to be getting new appointments. If you are found and you have bad reviews or there's not many, there's another red flag. If you have the office information listed wrong, say the phone number, you could be losing opportunities. We see it every week. The competitor's phone number is listed under a business's listing. You're going to lose people, obviously. Or competitors just look better than you. Try going to the map section in a Google search. It's a great way to see what people are looking for. If you're within a short distance and there's better options, can you imagine why people would go with you instead of a competitor that looks better? Hopefully this gives you some good ideas. More importantly, I hope that you can do something with these. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching.